There was once a land called Uos, a land not marked on any map you would recognize, for it existed in a time before borders were drawn in ink, and before men believed they could own the horizon. Two peoples lived there, the Dunkins and the Elponts, different in custom, different in voice, yet bound by one ancient understanding: no single hand would ever close around the whole sky. And so, for centuries, Uos prospered. The fields were shared, the laws were debated, and the sky remained wide. But peace, when it lasts too long, begins to feel like limitation to those who crave more. One winter night, beneath frost and candle smoke, a high Duncan stood before his council and whispered, "Why share the sky? When we can hold it, beyond the mountains lived another people. The musters, they were many, disciplined, and ruled by strict command and harsher consequence. They did not know freedom as Uos knew it, but they knew strength." The high Duncan lowered his voice. "Invite them. They will tip the balance. We will gain the numbers we need." The elements warned them. "You cannot borrow a storm and expect it to leave when the harvest is done. But ambition does not fear thunder when it believes it controls the sky." And so, the gates of Uos were opened. At first, nothing broke, but slowly, markets grew louder, fields grew emptier, and the Dunkins smiled. As their influence and their numbers swelled, the people told themselves, "It is only temporary, only strategy. It will not change who we are." But storms do not ask permission to stay. The musters built their own halls, then their own courts, then their own guards, and one morning, the banners of Uos were lowered, not with war, but with quiet certainty. The land was renamed, the laws were rewritten, and the sky, once wide, felt suddenly very small. On the final night before the old council chamber was sealed, an aging Duncan sat in chains beside an element elder. "How did this happen?" the Duncan asked. "We were winning. We had the numbers around them." Their people sat in silence, heavy, bitter. "We thought it would only change a little. We thought it would only last a while. We thought we could take it back. But power does not return what it is given freely." From the shadows, a child stepped forward, too young to remember when the sky was wide. The child tugged at the old Duncan's sleeve. "You tried to hold the sky, but the sky was never meant to be held." The chamber fell silent, because no one truly steals a kingdom. It is handed away, piece by piece, by those who believe they are too safe to lose it. And that was the end. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and activate the notification button to support the channel. We seriously appreciate your support.